Good evening and a very warm welcome to our Kids Voice Box Friday night show. You've got me, Dan.
I'm Ben.
And Mal, you're on the camera once again.
There you go.
You're
I'm watching, I'm listening, because this should be funny tonight.
Yep, 1 day to go until the Merseyside derby.
Yep.
Everton versus Liverpool at Anfield, 12:30 PM kickoff. It's going to be a good one.
Which I never agree with anyway, because straight after an international break, once again, at 12:30, which on TalkSport, I saw before, Martin Keown was talking about that, and saying like, he's literally an ex-player, and I think he was arguing with Simon Jordan, who's literally not an ex-player whatsoever. Like, he's a fan, talking about it all, and he's on radio, and he's saying like, what's the difference in 2.5 hours? And he was explaining them all and saying like,
no
well, if you actually think about it, what he said was that the times that you're having like your food and all that, and like the other things, and like you getting up, like you'd have to get like, say you went to bed at like 10 o'clock and then you had to wake up like earlier. There's a difference in sleep. Yeah, like there's a
because you've got to have a pre-match meal, I think.
Yeah, they've got to have a pre-match meal.
I think with Premier League it's
as well.
3 to 4 hours before your match.
Yeah, so it's quite
say
early.
12, 9.
Yeah.
8, 9 o'clock, you're going to be having your meal.
Like, even if you've had 12 hours sleep or something like that, and like waking up at 6 o'clock, you're still tired, like coming up, like
12 hours sleep.
Well, not 12
yeah,
hours.
12
I'd say
hours
it's about like 8.
So why wasn't it moved till Sunday then?
I never, like,
Who knows?
I'm also fuming because
maybe because WSL fixtures.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you've got Anfield, you've got Goodison, you've also got Walton Hall Park, where Everton women are playing Manchester United women on the Sunday.
Oh, and you've
at
got
1
Preston
o'clock.
Park as well with a
yeah.
couple of.
Well, they could have played on the Saturday, because they can just change fixtures like that, can't they?
Yeah.
Fixtures change all over the place.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Everton versus Man United men,
Yeah.
that's been moved to fixtures.
What's also stupid is that City versus Liverpool's been moved to R12,
Again.
which
Again.
that just makes no sense because that's like, I think 12
I
or
think
13.
2 o'clock and then 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
But why have the police have just come out with that? Why wasn't that brought forward when the fixtures actually come out?
They should
and they said
always
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Why have they just waited?
Because they've waited and waited and then just said, yeah, it has to be played at R12, which makes no sense.
It doesn't. Who's in charge of these fixtures? Is it the TV?
I think it could be because, well, I think Sky has actually want to have that, but BT always get the R12 games.
Yeah.
And
because they've got different sports. You've
yeah.
got your like big
Well, it's not
UFC
even
fights.
BT, it's TNT Sports.
TNT, yeah.
Well, I know we've got two derbies to talk about,
Oh, God.
because you both went to the ladies'
Yeah.
Liverpool versus Everton last week. So I didn't go, I'm sure.
I didn't.
You two did.
I didn't.
Have you
So
got
I go to the Goodison.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went to the Goodison one
I
last
refuse to
season.
sit on those blue seats.
I refuse to sit in the red seats.
There you go. So
Well,
standing is allowed.
Talking about blue seats, the new seats in the Everton Bramley Moore Stadium have been put in today. The first season.
What colour?
Of course, it's blue
Why?
because we're the Blue Boys of Merseyside.
Yeah, but they changed the kits that many times now.
No.
What about pink?
They're
What's up with
literally
pink?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've one
Ours
side,
literally looks
I've
like a
one
Minecraft
side
symbol.
pink, one side blue, have one side, I think it's grey our third kit, and the other side just white for any all supporters.
Liverpool's would have to be Liverpool. It'd have to be red, like, and then a mix of white
That
and
green colour
green.
one.
This Minecraft logo thing,
Minecraft
and then purple. Which that purple kit actually is very nice. Which we were in the Europa League, but it looked weird with all them colours. I don't understand why we went to purple. Like, that just looks strange.
Yeah, I think at the start of the season kits, I think they should
Yeah.
keep the same kits for 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah. Well,
Unless
that's what
obviously,
Brentford do.
unless
Brentford
obviously
don't change.
clubs swap
Yeah.
people, so like Everton are now in talks with
It's
Castle.
simply money though, isn't it?
Money. It's all they want money.
Yeah.
They're making an
That's
absolute... How
sponsors.
much is a kit now?
£65 for an adult shirt.
Well, I've just got my Leeds one coming today, and that was, well, I've got a player on the back, so it's like, it's obviously
At
more.
80.
But I think that was, it's with a player on the back, it's 80. So it's 65 plus
Yeah.
15.
Everton charged £15 for printing.
Yeah.
Do they?
Which I think Liverpool's was actually 80, and
Where?
then you have the player on the back.
Printing.
Or like your own personal like thing.
I'm fed up with that, you know. I bought Everton shirt a couple of years ago with Ross Barkley number 20 on.
Yeah.
2 weeks later he changed his shirt number to 8.
I know that was.
So that's
you
why
always-
since then I've either never bought them with numbers and players on, or I've waited until the shirt numbers have been released for that
I know what
season, or
Liverpool do.
customisation.
Liverpool, I think it happened with Darwin and Diaz, and they changed from 27 to 9, and anyone who'd bought the shirts beforehand, they gave them, like the number 27 one, they gave them either a signed shirt or like they just give you a number, like they just give you one with 9 on, which I don't know why you wouldn't want the signed one. Like I'd take the signed one.
I'll take the signed one any day of the week.
It's like that's just a stupid option.
Shirts.
Yeah.
So it's the same for everyone out there, isn't it? All their clubs are all buying these shirts and the clubs make a fortune.
Yeah.
But who's the fools?
Club.
Club,
Well, the people who buy them.
Well, yeah. I know.
Well, there you go.
But the
And you
clubs
just
and the
want
fields are
them.
selling ridiculous prices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, if no one bought them, they'd have to put them right.
It's like
down.
Liverpool. My mum, she's school business manager, and she always has her conferences at Anfield. And yeah, which you'll actually like this. Because Liverpool have actually put up their prices, they usually have to pay, I think, they have to get everyone to pay like £100 each, like everyone who's on the stands. So everyone who's on the stands, they have to pay £100 each to get on there. But they've put it up like I think double or even like triple, which is just stupid.
To what stands?
So they hire out a room, and I think it's usually I don't know the exact pricing.
Hospitality boxes.
Yeah. So
What's it?
we have. I can't
We've
remember what it's
got
called. I can't
We've
remember
got the
what it's called.
Dixie D Lounge.
Yeah, you have that. I think we have something to do with like probably. I know Milner has one, which we actually. I think my mum actually hired that out once, or like the one next to it, and basically, I think it's usually they have to pay like 10,000 or something.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think
around that. Yeah.
they've put it out. They've
A
put it
lot.
up to 20,000.
And I
It is
think
a lot.
Tottenham,
And they
what I
can't
heard
get
the other
that.
day, Tottenham is 30,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just stupid. But what
It's
if?
the inflation, but it shouldn't be that
Yeah.
hard to begin with.
Well, who pays that?
Well, my mum does that just
Really?
because they moan enough. I was saying like, why couldn't you take it to like the Etihad or something, like going to Manchester?
They charge even more.
But they actually, I think, similar prices. They're actually around 10,000 because I think my mum did look at that. But like the people going there moan enough about like going to that one. Going
There's
to
no
Liverpool.
plans to see
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
But they went to. But what my mum's done is she's going to Goodison because they actually haven't put up the prices. Because
Just wait until Liverpool come to Goodison, you'll hear the roar of the mighty blues. That's all I'm
What
saying.
more the booze?
Hang on, haven't you got to go to Anfield first?
Yeah.
I'm not going
Don't
Anfield.
be jumping the gun.
I'm not going Anfield. I'm never stepping
Yeah, no.
stepping
You
foot
believe
in
it?
Anfield.
Only
Or
after
then
you
if I'm
believe
Anfield, then I'm
that.
going down. The only
Well,
time I'm ever going to step
Okay,
foot in Anfield
okay,
is to
it's
knock it
1-0
down.
to Everton at the moment, is it not?
Mm.
Because you
Yeah.
went, the Everton ladies played
Yeah.
against Liverpool.
Which should be 1-1.
So,
It should have been 2-1 because Cassius should have had one on the Crosby.
Yeah.
see,
We hit the bar as well. Early
no.
on in the game.
Corey Brosnan saved it off the bar.
Did she?
Yeah, she touched it.
God, didn't even realise she touched it. But
See, Corey Brosnan's on number 1. I think.
see, these lads say they don't follow women's football, but
Oh,
they
I
know
know,
every
I
player.
go. I
Do
go.
you?
Try to go as much as I can.
I've been
Honestly.
a fair bit. I went to, I know in
Go let me count how many I went
the
to.
Euros, I went to, I think, Italy and Belgium, which I don't like Italy because of the Euros final. Like, they were literally cheats in that game. And basically,
I thought they played brilliant the other night though,
Yeah,
against England. Two teams,
Yeah.
a great game.
I know with that, like, I never liked Italy because, like, they literally, our squad just been sent off for, like, pulling the shirts, and then they still
Yeah.
won on pens. And basically, when I went, we were stood, I think we were walking up, because it was in Man City Academy Stadium, and that's where, like, their women play. And, like, it's literally across a bridge, and you get to there, like, it's really good.
Was the Etihad Bridge.
Yeah, and
It's like the Wembley Bridge,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
like
Yeah.
that.
But a bit more skew-wifty.
Yeah.
Straight line.
And basically, we were behind Italian fans, and I said, "Oh, I hope Belgium win. I hate Italy." But like said it loud, and like I am glad they didn't hear because there would have been more. But we went in, and I think Belgium won. I think it was like 2-1 or 1-0.
So you got your wish.
Belgium's keeper was brilliant. Like, I actually remember her name. I think it's Nikki Everard.
Yeah.
She plays
Belgium
for
keeper.
Chelsea. Yeah. She plays for Chelsea,
I've
so
watched
she's really
her
good.
play.
Okay.
I went to 8 last season. I went to 7 WSL games, and then I went to 2 cup games too. And then obviously tomorrow's my first game for the women's dot.
Oh, yeah.
For the not tomorrow, Sunday. I don't know what. Long week at school.
Yeah.
Well, you're off
I've
school
always
now, aren't you? There you
No,
go.
I'm not. I've got one more week.
I've got one.
No, I mean today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got, yeah.
Yeah, you've got another
Most
week.
of the schools
One more
break up next
Yeah.
week, half terms, don't we?
I've got one more week, and then we're off for the week, and then I'm
Back in for a week.
like back in for the week, and then
7
mocks.
weeks.
So
Oh.
it's not far away,
Guess what?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not doing my mocks yet.
aren't you?
I'm really idiot, I don't know.
I know these are actually our first actual ones, which it doesn't really make a difference to me because I'm not in the hall. I'm just going to the same place, like as we always do. Because I'd end up going into some sort of panic if I was in the hall by everyone. Like it's really annoying.
Especially if you're at the front, everyone.
Yeah.
If anyone looks up for 2 seconds, they feel like, okay, you've got like 80 people staring at you.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Head down.
Hey, talking
One of
about
them.
80 people staring at you, before we go into the Merseyside derby, you two and maybe Jay, I've got a big night on the 23rd of November.
Yes,
haven't
we
you?
do. Would you like to read it out?
Read it out and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so on the 23rd of November, we are at the Hotel Anfield, which is on Anfield Road. Thank goodness it's not at the stadium, otherwise I would refuse to go. And we're selling tickets for £10. It's a awards evening for the Hearts of Gold recognition, which is obviously Mal's charity at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Which
part of
you've
the
done
Don't
lots
Cross the
of
Line, yeah. And,
fundraising for. We've done 3 peaks. You've done the Yorkshire 3 peaks.
Yeah.
And the Hadrian's Wall.
Yeah.
Have you done anything else?
and the big one, 15,000 feet,
Oh, the big skydive.
skydive. So there we
That
go.
was at the start of your 3-peak journey, wasn't it?
Well, no, the marathon was. Remember the marathon going back there,
Yeah.
Warrington to Liverpool?
Yeah.
We done that, and that was the start of Hard to Go, really. And getting a team up to start doing all the activities
We've
and
helped,
challenges.
we've helped with this as well.
Yeah, you've
We've-
been part of it.
On our, obviously our t-shirts, I've got my refereeing one on today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with our kids' voice box ones on, and all this. It's amazing.
And,
What we
and
can do.
this night is going to be even
It's nice
more
to be
amazing.
amazing. And we do have a special guest.
Well, we got the singer first,
We'll
Holly
all sing
Ellison.
that Holly Ellison.
Yeah,
of course,
who's been on the Voice
Which
final.
I'm not related to her.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
related.
We figured that out. We went
But she has the fastest turnaround, I think, with 1 point something
1.8
seconds
seconds
off Will I Am. And she just got pipped in the final, didn't she? But she's got a great voice. She'll be there. Lauren Clark, she's another vocalist. And then we talked about Kev the DJ,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Kev
The
the
party
DJ.
DJ.
And
Special guest.
One we've just found out today.
Yeah.
We have got the Scouser comedian, John May. He's going to turn up and he's going to rock the House of Laughter. And we all, for businesses, to book a table for 8.
Yeah.
which-
£10, yeah. And we've got
£10
businesses,
ticket.
yeah. who are
Businesses going to be
taking-
there. And yes, as he said, it's on the 23rd of November at the Anfield Hotel.
7 p.m. to
7
11, and also we'll have auctions and raffles.
Perfect.
Um,
Bring me money, bring me
There
referee money.
you
Yeah.
go. But
Well-
what are you two lads doing?
We're going to be round
Yeah.
holding
I'll be
mics.
around.
They're going to be interviewing some of the challenges. It'll be interesting.
So if you're there, be prepared to
And
be
John
questions.
May, who's waiting for it,
Oh,
and
John,
maybe one
yeah.
or two celebrities. But the lads will tell you as we get all
I've
the
got a perfect
information.
one. I'm going to ask you for a joke. Not
Oh.
laugh at it.
Oh no,
I'm not going to laugh at it.
That's
I'm going to see his
cool.
reaction.
you won't be able to. You
I-
will end up laughing. I know.
I can keep straight faces now.
Can you? You have to now. You're a referee.
Exactly.
Well, there you go. So there we look at that. Look, red card.
Could tell.
Oh,
that's
hang on,
what
red
happened.
cards, boys.
No.
Wayne!
Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
sorry about that, Wayne. I did remind you were made up. You thought you got away with it. But there you go.
Thanks, Mal.
Okay, there's the red cards there. Yeah, it's going to be a great night, and you
He's
can get in
having up.
touch with me, mal@don'texttheline.com. Get your tickets. The lads, we should have a sellout, really, to be honest. It's
We're open for a sellout and
yeah, a lot of
Amazing.
people now with John May on
is
there
it
now.
all money going, most money going
Heart
to
to Gold.
charity? Heart to
And the
Gold
Heart of
initiative.
Gold is all about kids in sport and activities suffering
Grassroots.
from
All this.
mental health issues now and disadvantaged children. It's getting worse, and we need to make people awareness of it. And thanks for a donation today of a lad who just put £50 into GoFundMe,
Thank
which
you
was
for that,
absolutely
that's
brilliant. It
amazing.
just come from nowhere, and I can't do anything but thank you. And I haven't even set the page up properly now to advertise all
They
the
still get
the new
all
night.
these donations through.
Yeah, and it was nice to know, you know, and hopefully the lad will be there on the night. Maybe it's a friend of John May's because he's got big following, so is Holly.
Yeah.
And I think she had something like 2 million hits on something that she's done. I think it was The Voice.
Yeah.
It's so that's
it's
a lot.
amazing.
That's a lot. So really, we put on a fantastic night. We're all looking forward to it, and we can't wait for it to come round. So now, lads, this is the big debate now.
Yeah.
They're going to go right into a Merseyside derby, and I'm going to sit back and leave. We've got a referee there who's a blue, and we've got a staunch Liverpudlian. Look at this.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
what are we expecting?
0-0.
Oh, yeah.
It always does happen, which it's at Anfield, so it won't be 0-0 because we always actually do score. And
Colin Cody last year, that was at Goodson.
yeah,
sorry.
that was at Goodson, which is the man who I hate because of that.
But I think most
But it
importantly,
didn't count.
Yeah, it didn't
before we
actually
go
count.
into
Set to
what
Darwin,
the
doing
scores
that.
are and what have you, does anyone know the officials?
Yeah, I saw that.
Who's
So basically,
Is it,
I can't remember his name.
is it the people who from the Liverpool Spurs game?
No,
Because
he's
I'm-
back on.
Because they got postponed from refereeing.
Yeah.
They've been back. They've been
He's
brought
back
now.
this weekend.
He's
yeah.
back, I think, Brentford. And then basically, the actual referee, I can't remember his name, but he's not a balls one, so I might actually think, yeah, he's a good one. Because I swear it's a common thing. I always say no offence to me,
Well, it
Dad.
wasn't just Liverpool.
Yeah, it's a
Everton
football
are
one.
interested in it as well, aren't they? Because Everton have had some bad decisions as well against
Because I
them.
think
VAR.
this
A
referee,
couple of years ago, we had the incident which I was fuming about,
the Rodri,
the Rodri incident,
which affected us.
which affected you
Yeah.
as well from winning the league.
Yeah.
That was the season you lost by 2-3 points,
Yeah,
which you would have had.
if
Because we would have won that game.
Everton would have won,
We
yeah.
would have won that game.
I think that was a point that season as well.
No,
'cause
we
it was-
lost 1-0 in the end.
Yeah,
But we could have equalised that, and they would have
Yeah.
dropped 2 points.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which caused it's the handball rule is a silly one.
That
it's-
one's just having a
It's
laugh.
where it
because-
affects your silhouette and it hits you below the sleeve, which it happened. So the ball bounced. He put his hand out to literally block it, and
Like
it hit
literally
straight against
moved
his
his hand
hand.
towards the ball and blocked it.
He went, no.
Must have thought it was the leg. And like
Must have had 5 toes on the end of his
Yeah.
hand.
I know.
And then we've got to talk about injuries.
Oh, yeah.
Liverpool have always got injuries. I think we've got a couple. Well,
I'm not sure. I think you're.
Seamus Coleman, I think that's all I can hear.
Do you know
Which is
what?
now.
I think you can survive without
And
him.
do you know what? I like that lad. That lad is
He's amazing.
100%. If he was playing, that's
He'd be
he'd be
everywhere.
all up for it. He's always up for
Yeah.
the derby, and I think
He's always up
that's
for
a
any
big
match.
miss for yourselves in a derby match.
And then it's the two people who are usually up for the derbies and not playing. Like Robertson's
Yeah.
usually the one who's up for the
Derby,
derbies and
he's
not
out with
even playing.
injury. Same as Seamus
Made fun
Coleman.
of Pickford last year. And
Mhm.
because Pickford always gets on the wrong side.
Well, let's just say hopefully Pickford doesn't get down and we can't
Yeah.
waste again and get knocked
And
back
also
by
tries to
Alisson.
kill our defender.
Oh no, I'd love to see that. Joking.
I know, also tries. That's the reason why he went bad.
My friend had a go at me for that the other week. Because he said, what happened to the Van Dijk challenge?
I do realise it was offside, but it was
I
only
said
just
to him, that's why Pickford got yellow for the challenge, because in the laws of the game, it's classed as an illegal position being offside.
He still should get a red for that.
No, he shouldn't. Because, well, if you look at
That's
it now,
trying to kill
it was a terrible challenge. Honestly, God, I
The
don't know how
injury
we
he
got
got
away
from
with
it was
that.
awful.
But Van Dijk shouldn't have been where he was. He was in an offside position.
Yeah, but also what they
Which
should do.
less of an injury could have been prevented if he was onside.
Would Van Dijk have known he was in an offside position?
No,
No.
nobody does, unless obviously like 5 miles offside.
Well, yeah. It's in real speed, real
The only
time.
person who
It's
can
hard.
actually see if someone's offside is Pickford because he's facing towards
Yeah.
that place. And he shouldn't be going in for a challenge like that.
Yeah, he should.
No,
He
no.
should. No, not with
Not
not
for
with the
that.
sizzle. To go for
Yeah.
the ball, maybe. But I know he has chucked the ball.
Yeah, but
Obviously,
he's done
in
it
the
twice,
end.
hasn't he, Pickford?
Van Dijk and
No,
he does-
he's done that challenge twice. And I think...
Yeah, I think he's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it again. Yeah.
And he hasn't
He
been...
did it
I
been
can't remember who it
asked
was to, but I remember there was a situation
Yeah.
like that.
who did he do it
Wait.
to?
I really can't remember, but I remember him coming out, it was similar to Van Dijk's
Yeah.
not long after.
Yeah, it was in
And
the
he
same
played
season.
that on, and you're thinking, oh my...
Van Dijk, it was a horrendous challenge. and
That's the
felt
reason
bad
why he
for
lost
him.
his pace. Like,
Yeah.
It took a while, that.
Surgery, wasn't
he
it?
was probably going to be the best ever defender in the Premier League, which, in my opinion, he still is.
He's still
Like,
strong, he's still
he's
battles.
still literally up there with,
But
like,
there
Vidic.
was one I've seen, apparently, a couple of years ago in the UCL,
Oh, I think
against
that was...
Napoli.
Yeah,
When he came in, he sliced the ball out of the way, he
yeah.
wanted the ball, but the ball was on his near foot, and then he followed through to the Napoleon attacker,
Yeah.
and his ankle's just gone. You've seen his ankle bending,
Yeah.
but referee made the right decision, obviously, in that situation.
I think by the letter of the law, that was a yellow, but in talking about being humane, that's a red.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to kill somebody. It's basically, you could have literally, like that old Sir Alex Ferguson quote, he could have been killed. Like, I've seen videos of him doing that.
He could have been killed.
Yeah.
But you know what, let's go, before we go on the injuries, I just think Harvey Elliott, I think he'll start tomorrow.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, he did
And
play
I
very
think he'll
well
have
for
a
the...
classic
And do
game.
you know what I think he will do? Stick Aberdeen on him.
My God. Right.
I don't know, you put
I do realise
Harvey
he's
Elliott.
6 foot, but like that's half of Liverpool squad
6'2",
6 foot. Half of Liverpool squad 6'4". Like I'm
And I
pretty
think
sure
Salah
Van Dijk's
will
6'4".
be in fine form tomorrow.
Yeah.
but,
I really do.
oh,
Well,
if-
everyone's loving Salah at the moment.
Oh.
because
all
of
we
that
need
video.
to do is have a strong back line in midfield. Or attack. Most of our goals this season, I think, have actually came from defenders, from
Oh, but
corners
Jack
and all
Harrison
that.
best not be playing. I hate that. That man annoys me
I hope
because
he starts now.
right. So I know he's on.
I think
By the way,
is
all
he
the players
left
you use
foot
all
or
over
right
on
foot?
loan.
Is
Like
left foot or
literally
right foot?
half your players you signed are on loan. Like I'm pretty sure you only signed one.
Jack Harrison.
permanently. Jack Harrison's on loan. So's what's his name, Danjuma, the stupid snake
No, he's
thing.
not.
Because
I think he,
No,
he's
he's
on
on
the season on loan, yeah.
he's done it with Tottenham for half a season, which he then rejected Everton in that situation.
No, but he was about to come to Everton, and the
Yeah,
next day
and
he got
Tottenham
hijacked by Tottenham. He played one game, and that was against us.
I know, and I'm pretty sure he did.
Then
Not
he
sure if he
I think
scored
he
or
got about
like
30 minutes. 30 minutes, and that was it.
Yeah, but I've seen him play. I think it was Villarreal or someone who was, but he was good. But I don't think he was amazing. Beto, I think in his
Beto
first
is-
game,
I believe Beto is signed.
yeah, he's signed.
Schmitty is also signed.
Who's that?
We bought him from Sporting.
God, I didn't even know he signed him. Has he even played?
Yeah,
At least
30
you didn't even
minutes.
notice him.
13 minutes.
I don't think I even saw him in like on the bench or anything.
No, he's a benched player,
Oh, good.
but he doesn't come on.
Oh, I think that's like half
We
the
need to
league
go.
squad.
I think we need to go play it back. We need to go to a back to basic football. 4-4-2.
Sean Dyche 4-4-2.
Yeah, we have to have Pickford.
Yeah, Pickford needs to
Well-
not run towards the stands next time. With Salah,
Well,
that's one of those things.
But we haven't got Divock Origi, have we?
Oh yeah.
But
Well, you'll be
that
seeing
was,
him
that
on the
was Pickford's
second.
fault, actually. You should have let that go over the bar.
Oh, well, no. Yeah.
And then you'll see him
That,
on
you won
the...
that game because of it.
I think it's
I
either
think it was
second or
2-1,
third.
just won in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Funny games, we were. Well, even when
That
Van
was
Dijk...
1-0, yeah.
1-0 at the end, sorry.
This was 0-0.
When Van Dijk hit it, he hit it,
Right, that was
and
the
he went,
worst volley I've seen, but he
"Oh."
somehow...
It was.
Like,
Go.
I know.
That's
Oh,
like a
he's just
Robertson
gone
one.
But you could turn that, you could say, that was the best one in the world, that.
Yeah.
He scored off
I
it.
think it was one of the best volleys that you've ever seen.
out. The back's
Yeah.
been on it.
Well, the
so-
best volley I've ever seen is Thiago's, where it doesn't even hit the floor.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Is he fit
ridiculous.
yet, or is he still
No,
injured?
he's back injured
I
again.
think he's in
So
the
is Stefan Rajcetic, which I know we said that
Injuries
he's
are
going to
horrible in
follow,
football.
everyone's going on, he's going to follow in Thiago's footsteps, like he's going to be as good as him. But we don't want him to follow in his footsteps with the injuries, because he already has started, like he has one injury, and now he's just got another one. And I think it's only a slight knock this time, but we need to just watch him.
Yeah, well,
I know
Klopp has
Harvey
it.
Elliott, we need to watch him as
Do
well.
you know who,
because
do
the
you
last
know
time
who
Oh,
reminds me of
Hassan
injury injury?
needs to back that in.
Yeremina and was it Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton. They're-
Dominic
they're
Calvert
always
just
injured.
needs to- I'm pretty sure Reece James is back injured, or he's back in training
Yeah, he's back
after
from
another
training after another injury.
Yeah, he had another injury and then he's back
Neymar's
in
run off
training.
injured too.
Oh,
Paul,
he's
have
gonna
you seen?
retire.
Have you seen it?
He's
Seen his ACL?
I missed that,
he's
but
done
I
his
heard all
ACL,
of
yeah,
it,
ACL.
but like bad. And he's 32, I think,
Right, that.
Well,
so he's gone.
I had an issue the other week where I could barely run. I was messing around with my mates and one of them just trampled on the back of my ankle, and I was like this close from tearing up my Achilles. That's how
God.
much he missed by, like, literally not even that far. He's just missed the Achilles.
God.
And an Achilles injury is one of them ones in football. You can
And
have a pulled hamstring, you can
Yeah.
have pulled groin, you can have a rotated ankle.
Well, we've gone well over here, boys.
Have
Look at
we?
this, do you and me.
Yeah.
Right, what we'll have to do now is go for forecasts,
Yeah.
and then we'll finish the show.
I am going to say 2-1 Liverpool.
Oh.
I think it's going to be a tight game, but your attack is just
Yeah.
strong.
I think it is the best attack in the league. If you actually
Yeah.
think about it, it actually is.
The best
with
midfield's
backup.
got to be City.
Yeah.
You got
Best
that,
midfield
you
has
got
got
that
to be City.
mind.
Well,
Oh,
we've got to
oh,
look
yeah.
up as well. And I think, well, I was joking saying it'll be 9-0, and we'll just, I think I was saying, yeah, Don
Watch
will
us win 8-0
will get a
now.
hat-trick, Salah will get a hat-trick, and then to have a laugh, we'll bring Vittorio Endo on to get 2, and then Gravenberch, which is always the thing.
Oh, Alisson comes on the 90th
Yeah.
minute.
I know,
Does against West Brom.
I'll say, I think it'll be, I'm going to go 2-0 again, because that was what it was last time. But what I'm going to say is, every time that we sign a Dutch player, they always get either their first goal for Liverpool or their first Premier League goal or like home goal for Liverpool against Everton.
Or really how
Like Van Dijk was
many
stating.
fights is there going to be? How many massive arguments between players? How
Well,
many?
Robbo's not on the pitch, so we're probably going to have, well,
A little
Simicast,
bit less.
you know,
I'd say maybe 2 or
Simicast
3.
I
2 or
don't know
3.
what Alexander Arnold has a little go, doesn't he?
Trent with
Yeah.
Xhaka last season, yeah.
He-
But I think I'll go 2-0, and I'll say, well, Darwin's
Cup
at a
fight.
knock, so he's probably not even going to play.
Yeah. Oh no.
And
He's
we'll
my
have him on
fantasy
bench.
team.
There you go.
Oh, I'm going to have to sub that.
Evertonian, you could.
I want
You
to
wanted to
Liverpool
come
players.
on and play it. Well, get a hat trick, didn't you?
No, that's why I put the bench.
Now,
Oh no.
I think I'll say Gravenberch will get a goal, and I'll go Diaz gets one as well, because I know he's been
Do you know
away.
what I'm saying?
I'll say that.
Do you want McNeil? Do I
Oh,
want McNeil
for the-
or am I
no.
glad Corey scoring for us?
Well, yeah, I'll go
Jack
along.
Harris, if Everton win 1-0 and Jack Harrison scores, my God, I'll lose it.
Well, I'll go.
Or it's
My
2-1 Jack
forecast,
Harrison.
I'll definitely go the same as Ben. 2-0, but I'm going for Mo Salah to score both.
Yeah. Or a
He's the
hat-trick
main
of
man.
Mo Salah. And
He's
just
the
like
main
rips
man.
off the top and goes, yeah, there you go, Everton.
So there we go. We finished the show. Really good chat. Really good evening. And I'll leave the lads to close the show.
Alright, are you going to do it, Ben?
Oh yeah. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. So it's good.
Enjoy the sporting weekend.
Yeah, and enjoy the sporting weekends and enjoy the derby tomorrow, where Liverpool will smack the living daylights out of Everton.
Yeah, it's
so
daylight,
goodbye-
isn't it?
Yeah.
Broad middle of the day, 12:30 kick-off.
Yeah.
All I
So
can say
it's
is
goodbye.
toughies.
Yeah. So goodbye from me, Ben, and
Dan?
Mal.
Myself, and I'll see you tomorrow round about 7 o'clock. Have a great evening. Come on, you Reds.
Come on, you Blues.
See you tomorrow.
Up the